15-minute drive. Let's go. Where are these boys? Quick. Oh, nah. Can't find them anyway.
You know they're in the gym, right? They messaged 10 minutes ago. So they're gonna wait for us.
Right. Oh, they...
Holy f...
Hello, welcome back to another episode of Road to the Draft. Once again, we are out here at the beautiful Mandurah. Hayden, it's great to be here. The city seems to be pumping this afternoon too. You might be able to hear some music in the background for a Sunday afternoon. Feels like the energy's up and about.
Yeah, it feels good to actually be let in here. Obviously, earlier this week for our last episode, we weren't let in, which was a bit, I guess, you know, you work so hard to make the channel big and then all of a sudden David Gray's Arena won't let you in. It sort of makes you feel like you've stepped back a bit. But when you talk about trying to feel big, the guests we have today probably do that very well for us. Out of Peel Thunder, two of the top blokes in this year's WA group, Clay Hall and Mitch Edwards. Boys, get in here. Oh, there they are. There you go. Mitchy, there you go. Boys, how are we feeling? Are we excited? Obviously, couldn't get all the Peel boys out today, but we got the two best looking representatives out today. So how are we feeling, boys?
Feeling pretty confident. Mitch has been stressing about it. He's not too confident going into a game of pig. He doesn't have too many tricks in his bag, so no, feeling pretty good about it.
It's always good to see the one bloke throwing the other under the bus nice and early. Now, the heat out there, I think we got 36 today. Will that affect you at all, boys?
No, not at all, really. Used to the heat down here in Mandurah, so.
All right, now as far as the skills drill goes, got something very exciting. We do have a ruck and a mid. I think maybe the ruck work is going to be pretty tough for us, but I'd back in our midfield work. Clay, what are we going to be doing out here?
All right, so today we're going to start it off just in the middle of the ground, just going to simulate some sort of centre stoppage stuff. So someone's got to go up against Mitch in the ruck, and he's just going to try sort of tap it down to me. I'm sort of trying to break away before Hayden or Seb can get to me.
All right, and how do you feel? Obviously, you've taken on some good mids before. Do you reckon you'll be able to get past us two?
Yeah, this one's pretty nerve-wracking. I've gone up against some good mids in the past couple of seasons, so no, this is definitely one of the biggest matchups of them all.
Yeah, and Mitchy, your ruck work, you've come across some of the best rucks going. Do you reckon you could take on us two?
Oh, I don't know, I might struggle. I haven't really seen your ruck craft yet in any videos, so.
I do have 3 Sunday League career hitouts to my name, so kind of make that 5 today. Let's get into it, boys. Oh man.
Good.
Yeah, that was our warm-up one.
I'll recall the boys, sorry, I'll redo it. Let's add this bit.
Work hard! Come on.
I cleared it out for you.
Mate, I'm the right.
You to dish it through.
I'm just trying to be the big body here.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't take them both on, mate.
Oh man, I'm trying. Actually, no.
I got this time. I'm just bursting through the stoppage here. Like a jaguar I am. What are you doing? Mate, I can only do
It's a
so much.
50-50 ball. I can't do much about that.
Jeez. Yeah, Seb.
No.
Seb, go there.
I can't.
Mate, I just see an avenue. That's our place to go.
To you, bang, we're gone.
We're going that way.
Well, I thought we were going to do the U-turn. We talked about this.
Today's episode, I'm shouting out the mighty Jaguares de Jalisco from some second division Mexico soccer league. Their league might be second rate, but I'm going to channel the inner Jaguar and just pounce on these wounded gazelles today in pig.
I don't think I've ever actually pulled a hamstring, but I've never been so sure that I've actually pulled one now. Look, I don't want to put our excuses into the world already, but God, it's sore. So if I do lose today, which is still unlikely, that's why. Oh my God.
Right, we're going off game topic here, but there was the most recent video with Caitlin Serhoy, and I saw that she commented that she's better than her anonymous partner, so I'm just going to say I beg to differ there.
Yeah, look, feeling pretty confident today. The others have been talking a fair bit of trash, so gonna have to show them what's good.
All right, time has come now. We're all warmed up, boys. Game of pig. We've done a lot of travelling, all of us actually, on the line here. How are you feeling going into this one, Clay?
Yeah, feeling the pressure now. Was going in confident, but Hayden's told me some of his tricks that he has, and I've never heard of any of them before, so it's going to be tough to try pull them off, but no, feeling all right.
Mitchy?
As I said before, feeling pretty confident, you know, like it's been a fair bit of banter going on, saying that I won't win and everything like that, but it hasn't got to my head at all, so let's do it.
As Seb coined it, dibble kick.
Alright, we're on.
Dibble time.
Come on.
Oh, one for the big men everywhere.
Wow. Don't want to be the only bloke to miss this.
We're rolling with another set shot. I don't trust the boys' distance, especially with this wind as a factor, so I reckon I've got them here.
Sirens every 3 minutes.
Oh, narrow.
God, I gave everything up.
Oh, just narrowed that through.
That's so...
Boys, I keep telling you guys, it doesn't.
Just steer this one through.
Yes. Doesn't matter how it gets there.
I've come through with some absolute flower bags that I've managed to float through. It's ridiculous.
I feel like I've used up my flower bag luck already, so better slot this like a proper drop punt.
Far out.
Now Clay's the only one without a letter. Mitchy, Seb and I said we're probably going to start trying now, so Clay's fucked.
Really nice.
That's a big miss.
Look how far it's reached up. Mitch, not ideal. I mean, you're the big man here. Very small output today from you. How are you feeling?
Oh, very flat. I thought I was going to flourish in this environment, but I don't know, yeah.
And Clay, what do you reckon? You know, after what you just saw there from, that's your teammate.
No, I was expecting it. Hayden was living in his head rent-free with some of the words going back and forth between this game, so Hayden's come through the stronger man here, and Mitch needs to find out his improvements in those kicking drills.
Yep.
Time to get some revenge and put another letter on these blokes.
Oh, Jesus. If you want to learn how to flower bag, I'll be teaching lessons. You just got to sign up.
Nowhere near a barrel, but I've actually taken lessons off Hayden on how to put it through no matter how it's spinning.
Clay's obviously quite aware of the hamstring injury. I've kept it quite serious and quiet. I haven't talked about it too much, so he's obviously looking about how I'm running and kicking the footy, and he can see I'm a little bit off, so he's taking me out to the square. There's just absolutely no way I'm doing this without tearing my hamstring off the bone.
That's the best I can do.
Oh, that's better than I'm going to do.
That one was actually a barrel.
You felt okay. I'm glad I got that out, but I'm out. Gone.
Starting this kick, Clay and I both pee. Finishing this kick, Clay and I both pee. You can't be totally upset with that. There's a man there in a game. I'm sick of seeing Clay doing his just set shot bull. Everyone knows the true test of quality of player is their ability to kick on the run.
That's out of bounds.
Oh, yeah, see? Not everyone can hack the on the run stuff.
Sudden death.
Alright, we're going big here. This is to take it all out. I'm taking him behind the fence here. I reckon he doesn't stand a chance.
Oh, Clay's already pretty much run away in celebration. He's still got another kick after this one to try and make. Oh no! So how you feeling post dub?
Yeah, feeling really good. I knew Mitch wasn't going to hold his ground, and it was good to see him fall early, and Hayden's shit talking stepped up another level, but I was glad I was able to handle it appropriately, so I'll take the dub.
Alright, congratulations, mate.
Thank you very much.
All right, that wraps up the game of pig today, fellas. Well, one extreme to the other. Pretty from you, Mitch, not gonna lie. We already talked about that. Really great from you today, Clay. You must be on top of the moon.
Yeah, feeling really good. It's going to be a really good drive home. We've got a 50-minute trip home, and it's just going to be glorious listening
Hopefully you make it.
Listening to All I Do Is Win the whole way home, so no, it's going to be real good.
Yeah, and obviously pressure was on out there. Mitch, you sort of is representing the Tolls, representing the National Academy boys who are now 1 and 3 in terms of getting a win on the board. So Dan Curtin still has to improve that, but like, how do you feel? I guess just now you've had some time to stew on it, to go out like that. How do you feel, and how do you prepare for next time?
Oh, I'm pretty disappointed really, so I don't know, just have to get the practice in, a few practice games at pig going, and yeah, see what I can whip up next time.
And Clay, just on to the footy side of things, how have you felt going into this off-season and pre-season now and heading into this year for you, because it is a pretty big one?
Yeah, feeling really good at the moment. I wasn't really sure what I was going to do come the start of pre-season, but got the call from the coach that he wanted me to do the pre-season with seniors, and so far it's been really good. I find it really good to sort of learn off those boys that have been around here for a while, so it makes it very beneficial to my game, I feel.
Yeah, no, so I'm pretty much the same as Clay, doing a seniors pre-season with him as well, so body's feeling good and everything with a big season coming up, so yeah.
Yeah, and as far as, I guess, the footballers you are go, we saw a bit of it out there when we took you on enough skills drill, but tell us about the position you play, how you go about playing it, the strengths you have, what people can expect to see from you as a footballer.
Alright, so this year, a bit unsure what the go is at the moment, because I'm predominantly sort of your inside mid that rotates forward, but if I'm trying to play seniors footy this year, I noticed that we've got a lot of good inside mid, so I might get shifted onto the wing or down back, so just going to expect to play my role as well as I can, and hopefully I can influence the team in a good way.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm in the ruck, so just like athletic, more type of ruckman. So try to get down and play a bit of forward, but yeah, just a main ruck really.
And of course, as you just explained, your roles there. What about your goals this year in terms of your future and setting up your hopefully long footballing careers?
Yeah, so the goals for this year are sort of pretty set in stone at the moment. There's not too many of them. Just as I'm training with the seniors, I'm trying to crack into the league side to sort of learn more off those boys as I can hopefully play with them, and then just to hopefully have a consistent year, whether that's playing league, Colts or state champs, just hoping for a consistent year. And then if it all goes to plan, the dream comes true, then that would be to get onto an AFL list and crack onto it there.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same as Clay, trying to crack a league debut, so just take it week by week and hopefully everything goes to plan and play some consistent footy.
Yeah, now obviously consistent footy, making the league debut, it's all good and well, but what is it that you're looking, I guess, most to improve on in your game this year to get yourself to that level where you're playing senior footy and you've got that consistency? What's the aspect of your game you feel like you need to work on most?
Still many aspects of my game I think I could improve on, and sort of basic skills of your inside midfielder, such as your kicking, handballing, even ground balls, and just knowing what to do around the ground. I still feel like I'm learning a lot of that, and then if I am to go down back or in the forward line, I'd love to take a few more grabs in there to impact the scoreboard or rebound out of the back line. So those are the goals for this year, just to improve on.
Yep, so I've got to work on my contested marking a bit, so I don't know, it's a big part of a ruckman's game, and also my goal kicking, as we just saw, needs a bit of work when I go up forward, so be a bit more damaging.
And talking about coming out here in Mandurah, you're wearing the Narrow out of purple. What are some of the positives that you love about your footy out here in Mandurah, and some of maybe the challenges that you sort of have to face each year in terms of your footy?
Yeah, so I actually don't mind this spot. It's pretty nice around here. It's sort of a bit more quiet than you'll find around the city. You can sort of get away, duck down to the beach if you need to for some recovery, and there won't be too many people around there. But I'd say the downside is I've got to travel about 50 minutes because I'm from even further down south. So there's only a few of us who do it, but it's all worthwhile once we start playing footy.
Yeah, no, I love it here, Like, it's only 15 minutes away, so pretty easy. Got beaches and everything you need, so it's not bad.
Yeah, and finally just some unique stuff. Clay, obviously your dad was a pretty handy footballer. Everyone likes to sort of go on about legacy stuff, and the term shadow gets thrown around every so often, but tell us about just your experience of growing up with, a family member who was quite a footballer.
Yeah, so found out at a pretty young age that he was pretty successful with footy, and never really carried on to me in a harsh way. I obviously thought it was really cool that he played at the level that I'm now aspiring to play at, but he's never put any pressure on me to perform well. If there's something he needs to say, he'll say it. If not, he just sort of likes to sit back and watch a good game of footy. So it's been really cool to sort of learn off him if I have any questions to ask, but other than that, it's just as any other footballer would go about it, I guess.
Yeah, and Mitch, being a part of Freo's Next Gen Academy, obviously also doing training with them last week, the National Academy. Tell us a bit about, I guess, outside of pure your football, what it's looked like, training with Freo last week and all that.
Yeah, so I did a week with Freo last week, which was an unreal experience. So I got to see how intense they train and everything, and I don't know, learnt a lot from it, and got all your state and everything like that. So
Beautiful, fellas. Been a lot of fun to have you on. Appreciate it, Mitchie.
Thank
Just
you.
over on that goal kicking
Boys.
play. Don't celebrate too hard.
Yeah, been an absolute pleasure, boys. Cheers. If you want to learn how to flower bag, I'll be teaching lessons.
I've actually taken lessons off Hayden.
you to dish it through.